This morning, a manhunt is over for the man accused of opening fire at a 4th of July parade in Illinois. The shooting left 6 people dead and nearly 40 injured. It happened in Highland Park, a quiet suburban city just north of Chicago. 5 on your side's Mark Maxwell made the drive overnight to Highland Park and is learning new information about the suspect. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, Monica, and new information about the scene behind us. As the sun rises over that Highland Park parade route, we're seeing the scattered remains of sudden departure, the signs of lawn chairs, strollers, and children's toys still left where they were as people fled for cover and tried to seek safety yesterday. Police do have the young man in custody they believe is a person of interest. We're still awaiting to see what kind of charges prosecutors may bring against him. He was taken into custody last night after that hours-long manhunt. Just within the last few hours, we've also learned that he left a long trail of tributes to mass shootings and public killings on social media. That, according to NBC News. Police say he used a ladder to climb on top of one of the roofs overlooking this parade route before he opened fire on people underneath with a high-powered rifle. Police say that rifle, which was left behind at the scene, is a critical piece of evidence as they build their case. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker weighed in with his frustrations at this violence yesterday.
It is devastating that a celebration of America was ripped apart by our uniquely American plague. A day dedicated to freedom has put into stark relief the one freedom we as a nation refuse to uphold, the freedom of our fellow citizens to live without the daily fear of gun violence.
And that new reality is something that people in Highland Park are waking up to this morning. We've already seen several locals out just walking their dog on a morning walk and taking a fresh look at this stunning and saddening scene behind us here. NBC News now reporting more than 300 mass shootings already this year, approaching a record high throughout the day. As we continue to cover this, we'll learn more about those victims and what's to come as officials grapple with what happened here yesterday. Live in Highland Park, Mark Maxwell, 5 on your side.
Thank you, Mark. This morning, we're getting a look at what it was like at the parade when the shooting started. Take a listen now as one witness describes the terrifying moment.
It sounded like a string of firecrackers going off inside of a big metal trash bin. And at first, that's what I thought it was, 20, 30 maybe. And then I looked up to my right, and I saw the police starting to act, and I saw people falling. And my wife and I took off.
We're continuing to follow this story throughout all of our newscasts today. And this morning, the Today Show is going to have live coverage. That starts right after Today in St. Louis at 7 o'clock.